Hi Aries, this is Tara and welcome to your mid-September through mid-October Psychic Tarot forecast. Thank you as always for joining me. I hope you're having a nice September thus far. I'm going to pull two cards for the last 2 weeks of September and two cards for the beginning of October, and we had some fall on the floor, so those will be part of the gang. Okay, so and then these two. All right, so let's see what's up. Going to grab these. All right, Aries, well, you all have lots of cards. Okay. Okay, so let's see what's up for you all for mid-month to mid-month. And remember, this is for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So always watch your risings and moon signs, especially your rising, to help fill in the picture, or if this particular video does not resonate with you. All right, and I don't read in reverse on these readings, so obviously they're all in reverse. Well, what's nice is I love this Eight of Rods. The Eight of Rods do represent our fire, our passion. It represents the fire signs. And so you're going to be hearing of some news, feeling like very quickly, very suddenly, that's going to propel you forward. It's going to make you happy. It's something you've been waiting for. It's either a career move, job opportunity. It could be feelings towards your heart as well, because then we have, if they're facing the Six of Cups, so then we have a feeling of love and children and that sort of thing. Now it could mean career and family, or you're moving towards your family, or you're moving with your family. And I say moving in the broadest aspects. It could be changing jobs, but this is something that's really going to make you happy, happy, happy. It could be international travel. It could be domestic travel. There's so many things, but it's feeling very positive. And this is just like a real joyous, happy, like what's in your heart? What made you happy when you were a kid? What fills you up and makes you overflow is what's coming towards you. So that could be really positive, Aries, towards these last 2 weeks. And today is September 14th. So, you know, and as I always say, these cards, let me grab my wand. These cards can start now and continue through, I'm really feeling like the rest of October, November. I feel like it's going to be a really positive month. So just remember, this can come and bring the fruits of the labor and continue as time goes on. All right, so let's take a look at the first 2 weeks of October. Again, we had one upside down. Okay, first 2 weeks of October. So then we have some thinking going on about your career. The Seven of Pentacles, you've been working really hard. A lot of you've been trying to push projects forward. You've been trying to make things happen. And again, we know Mars was in retrograde, Mercury was in retrograde. Most of this, or a lot of this summer, we had retrogrades. I mean, they've gone direct now. Most of the planets have, which is yay, thumbs up. But you all have had and are going to have another chance in October to reevaluate your money and your finances. Money meaning the money you're bringing in, the finances meaning your overall long-term picture. You're going to have that chance to do that again. And this is not a bad sign. It's like you don't want to walk away from what you're doing. You want to see how you can make it better. It's a planning stage, because then the Eight of Pentacles is like, wow, we're working hard. We're really doing well. So just know that, you know, in October, it may bring some reflection time, which is good. We need a pause button every so often. We need that pause button. Then we have the Nine of Wands. And to me, this card represents standing up for ourselves. Been through a battle. It's been challenging for a lot of you. And I know for you, Aries, almost going back a year's videos, I don't know if it was October or November of last year, but you all had so many comments and from the heart comments, honest comments about, wow, you know, I've been facing so many challenges and difficulties and so forth and so on, and I understand. And I think that this is coming up to show that you've done this before. So if you face any hurdles at the beginning of October, just know that you've done this before. You know, this isn't your first rodeo in knowing how to come up with solutions. So you can do it again. Okay? And it's just, the picture continues to get brighter, like I said, as October, November continues on. Let's see what the energies look like from month to month. Okay, well, we have the Five of Pentacles. All right, so you'll have been worried about your income, haven't you? Some of you have been worried about that money and making things happen. And come on, let's get it going. Let's get to the bottom line. And I think that's what's motivating you to probably stop for a moment, that pause button, like I said, and honor your abilities and your talents and stand up for yourself, because you've been through a heck of a lot in the past and you've had to stand up for yourself. So now it's like, if you do that again, maybe it's not as big a deal. Maybe you're reapplying or applying for a new job. Your last one was not great, but you're applying for a new one and you're saying, hey, these are my talents, these are abilities, this is what I've done, and I'm, you know, really good at it. So, all right, let's take a look at, but you're getting support on this. I want to say, well, I'll look at my crystal, but you're getting support with this money, because as you can see, this guy's on crutches, his head's bandaged up, and this could be your money. It could be your health as well. But you're being led out of the storm. Okay? So just know that there's opportunity for regrowth, for your looking at your value system again and what you really want, because you're being helped and supported. Okay, so let's look at the crystal and see what the crystal has to say for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. There's 3 steps, or at least let's say this, there's steps for you to take, and these aren't really baby steps. These are if I think of a baby step, then I think of just one foot in front of the other, and we always need to do that, but this was more like, you know, a foot high stepping stone, then another foot higher or more stepping stones. It was like, it's steps that you want to take and not be, you know, not be shy or back off about it. It's being bold, which I know that Aries, you all are. So just continue that boldness, that confidence. You're creating a new life, Aries. So many of you. Talk to my Aries clients, and really so many of you, whether it's your career, relationships, some relationships are changing, and so I'm just saying, be bold. Okay, so what is this visual I'm getting? Okay, well, this is a person who is holding up, like, you know, if you've won a race, or you think about people in the Olympics and they've won the race and they're holding up the medal and they're excited about it. And this is in the amber light, which always reminds me of positivity, that I'm seeing this. So I think that's coming for you. I think that you're going to look back and say, wow, that was a bunch of BS, but you know what? My momentum is really working now. So yay, go Aries. Let's see what else is moving forward. I'm not really sure why I just said that, but it just felt right. Hold on. Okay, what is this? Feeling like you need your space as well. I don't know how to describe this visual. It looks like stick people. But I'm feeling like it's not about being thin. It's not about drawing stick people. It's about needing your own space, because between each of these was a lot of space. And that could be in the form of, taking the time out when you need to reflect and say, okay, am I on the right path? Am I doing this right? Okay, let's keep going if I am. You may have to defend yourself at times, but it's what you'll need to do to be a happy Aries. If you in fact resonate with this particular reading. Yeah, there's lots of, I'm not seeing a totem animal, but I am seeing someone behind the scenes, or yeah, let me just say it that way. Someone behind the scenes that I feel like is supporting you. If they're not supporting you, then, it's like you don't need them in your life. But this feels like that's someone who's quietly supporting you. And what I mean quietly is they're not being bold to everyone. They're supporting you one-on-one, if that makes sense. So that could be a mentor, that could be a friend, that could be a spouse, that could be a family member, a child. So just think about it. All right, Aries, I hope this reading was of benefit to you. If you'd like your own personal private reading, then reach out to me. In the Show More section below is a link to my order page. You can order a phone reading, a Skype reading, a video reading where I pull cards. As you know, I've talked about those many times. People tend to like them. They'll email me their questions. You can get a 15-minute or 30-minute video. So I'd love to talk to you about what's going on in your life. I wish you many, many happy blessings and throughout this mid-month to mid-month. Thank you so much for those of you who subscribed. Please remember to do so if you haven't. And you all just have a really blessed month to month. Take care of you. Stand your ground. Be well. And I will see you soon. Bye-bye.